Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in? About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now. Kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
And that misses 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the 1st, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading out for
first.
the Yankees, second baseman, D. Gordon.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Two and 1 now to Gordon. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Center fielder.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Trumbull has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Ben Gamble. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nope. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pellichan's ready. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Now here it comes. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Into the box now, number 15. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Fielder, Aaron
into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Six. First baseman.
Striding into the box, Greg Bird will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Center fielder number 14.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
First delivery to him on the way. Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1-1, here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Chase Headley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
Headley.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth.
Set to get his day started, Brett Gardner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. Gomez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mark Trumbo.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Again, a 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The second baseman, number 6.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Adam Jones will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now batting, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Oh, 2 out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. Hardy for one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Driven nicely into the gap. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled at the plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Striding in once again, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw over to Hardy at second, and that'll end the inning. Here's Craig Gentry. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Craig Gentry.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Machado now on 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3. Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mark Trumbo.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Chris Davis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Sanchez has a play. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Gordon has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now, number 15. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another 1-2 delivery. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
That's just a strong man right there. That ball's on the outside half, and everybody else shoots it the other way. He pulls it and gets a base hit. Everything you're not supposed to do, he did and got a hit for it.
J.J. Hardy is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Misses. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here comes the first pitch. Ben Gamble is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Gary Sanchez would be next. Hellickson pauses, trying to work it full on 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. And now from the air, a jump throw. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Gentry.
Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
33, Steve Cishek.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gomez. He flew out in his last at bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Manny Machado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready once again, Greg Bird. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Greg Bird.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting. Third
Here's
baseman.
Chase Headley. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scope is there. On to first, and Headley's retired here. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Hellickson sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davis will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double on the year. And he misses with it. 1-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Scope. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Adam Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Orioles. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad Brock.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Hit hard, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Hardy at short. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
A.J. Pollard.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. A.J. Pollard. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
0-2, here it is. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up flunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ben Gamble stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Yanks leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Stepping into the box, number 15. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. One and two. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounder down the line at third. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, that's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. This has been a nice team effort.
Here's Carlos Gomez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Called strike 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Catcher, Gary.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Full count now. 3-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Yasmani Tomas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
The 0-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, and he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Number 39 will come on now and pinch run here. He's set. Here it comes. Chase Headley started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. Yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jake Marisnick. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that misses for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gentry has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Number 39 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 39.
Now batting, Manny Machado. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Ready on 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. David Robertson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
David Robertson.
Here's the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground up the middle. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He singled his last time up.
Jones.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Pablo De La Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
De La Cruz.
Chasen Shreve answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. In there, strike 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Darren O'Day comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Caleb Joseph is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he lays off for ball 1. ready with the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The batter, left fielder.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. The high fastball is in there. The 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gentry has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here.